anywho, tourneys are every 2 weeks. Right now we're doing just Siege. We want to get Siege down pat to where we know what we're doing every time. So we want to run like 4 of these, and then what we're going to do is we're going to branch out and try to run some Xbox PUBG as well. Now, if we get both of those down and we're feeling adventurous, we might burn into, you know, Black Ops or Overwatch or something, you know, Destiny. I mean, something else to bring in and have variety. So we definitely do want to have variety as well. And we talked about the paid tournaments. I would absolutely love for it just to be lag tradition to once a month have a charity stream like that. Because if you look at it, right, PUBG Duos tournament, $5 per team. Golds? I hope they're golds. No. I know at least one team here is Plat Diamond. I wouldn't be surprised if other people were playing in the same ones there. It's not rank restricted in any way. We would love to have some rank restricted to where it's just going to be, you know, golds and below. Just to give those people that aren't quite at the plat or diamond level a chance to compete in something like this. So that's another idea that we've had, just to allow the lower tier players a chance to knock out some stuff. Think we'll switch it to the ESL rule or keep it like this? I don't know. So we try to follow a lot of what ESL does. If our goal is to promote this as a go for R6 kind of training event, then we might do that. But I don't know. We might. We're trying to do our own thing. I mean, one of the things I like is not attacking 5 times in a row. I get why ESL does it, but I'm just not a big fan of it as a player, so... And it's also, I mean, a big thing. We're here as Lag putting on the tournament for you. You know, we're not doing it because it's what we enjoy as far as, you know, the gameplay. We're not even fielding a team. And we have guys that could play, but I have them hanging out as tournament staff. Would you be able to spectate and cast as well? Nah. Yeah, I mean, that's what I like. If it's something where we get an overwhelming, you know, feedback where people want to have it change, we can go ahead and do it. Goldpen, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Okay, going in and messing with me now. So now orange team is going to be Affirmation. We're going to be looking at R6 Mafia is pushing in with the blue. R6 Mafia has proved to be quite the aggressive team. I'm playing against these guys. Who's the Plat Diamond team? I don't know, man. I don't know. I know I do have a possible full diamond team that's looking to play on the next tournament. Good buddy of mine that was getting me when I started getting back into Siege. He's a streamer as well, and he's possibly gonna pop in with some of his guys and play. Getting a little aggressive from Thatcher here.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And those Abanas are gone.
Have you covered?
Polox. See if Habana can get that peek around. Yeah, I mean, we would love to see more high-tier gameplay like what some of you have been showing us. But, I mean, look, man, if we have... I do want to have some that's going to be just for the lower-tier players. Like I said, just give them a chance to compete in something like this. I'm not saying in any way like a participation trophy, like, hey, thanks for playing. Ooh. A solid peek through there. Oh, lasered? Oh, they are getting quickly pushed back. Capiteo going for literally any peek he can get here. Monty's in trouble. He's walking back. If he doesn't watch, he's going to be right in front of that Habana hole, and there it is. Oh, it's ACAT. You guys haven't gone and followed him. You ought to. Oh, poor Monty. This is bad. Here he goes. Mute knows exactly what he's doing. Mute is about to come around on him. He ain't no holla back girl. If you guys want to throw him a follow, it's my buddy ACAT. He popped in. He's a real good guy, man. He started watching the channel a little bit. Came back in. I had been away from Siege for probably 2 or 3 months. Hadn't played with a good team. Like, everybody I was playing with was silvers. So, like, I'm sitting there in, like, high golds as best as I could get my solo queues. So he came in, ran through, got me reacquainted with the game. We're actually able to play. Apex Legends is awesome. Yeah, it's a great game. For a free game, dude. Bring back the YOLO, but I think R6 Mafia has been bringing back the YOLO. Yeah, well, exactly, 100%. Yeah, we aren't looking at restricting any ranks at any point in time. I mean, we are. Let me backtrack on that. We're not looking at restricting any ranks anytime soon. If you want to come and play and get housed, you know, fine, come and play. That's fine. You know, if you want to be a bronze team and come and play against diamonds, do it. Have fun. But at the same time, I do want to give some of those golds a chance to play later on. But it's not anywhere close. I mean, we're talking if we can continue to run these consecutively with good turnouts. Alright, of course, this could be R6 Mafia on defense. R6 Mafia played a little bit more of an aggressive defense than we've seen from Affirmation. But Affirmation on this last one definitely showed that lockdown defense like we were talking about actually in between. I gave them a little bit of my feedback there. They didn't want to hear it. Now, we will see if Affirmation decides to come in and get a little bit more aggressive with the push this time. I know on the last map, they were definitely a little bit more held back. We'll see if Ash has any sort of peek here. It's going to get close. There you go. Good peek. Good peek from Gosling. And meanwhile, while Ash is doing that, the rest of the team ought to be pushing in. We're not seeing very much of a push. They're definitely droning out, taking their time. This team has, I mean, that's the big thing I'm seeing from them. They're very, very careful. They're making sure that everything they do is watched. Oh, Bliss, you had him. And there's the jump out right there. I was trying to get back. Apex Legends, the Fortnite killer. Maybe. If you can release a quality game, right? That's free to play. You probably kill any game you want. Is Doka over here droning? Is she watching? I said Kodiak knows that we have an L on the stairs. They're looking for him, and I think they've got to be communicating this. Because Nomad's watching the other side. Here comes Thermite in. You're not seeing any push from Ella, but they definitely got her stuck on that stairs. Now, Ash over here being the ever aggressive Ash that we've seen so far from Gosling. We go back to the stairwell. It looks like they pushed Ella back down. She is still having her phone ring. Doka is getting aggressive, going for that push. We talked too much about Affirmation here not being aggressive. And they're coming in to show that they are. Here we go. Nomad pushing up. We're going to see. He's looking to the left. He should be on the right. And he gets popped from behind. Coming up off of this, Ash had pushed in, got dropped. We're looking at just Doka. Doka had played a little bit aggressive, went downstairs, coming back up the stairwell as best she can. And she is going to get, most likely, lasered. Moves slowly to the right. She gets smoked out and dropped by Bran. Solid defense from R6 Mafia. Now, again, like I like to say about everybody, because I've seen the quality of play here. Affirmation played Ella beautifully. They played her beautifully. If she had pushed at any point in time, she would have been dropped. So she did the smart thing, backed off, went downstairs. They got her off that corner. I think that was great for him. But when they pushed so solo. Ash ran in one side by herself. I mean, you can see the entire team pushing and just dropping one by one with R6 Mafia double peeking. This is a much closer game than we saw before. Again, and that's the thing I want to keep commenting on right now. It's just the absolute skill coming out of both of these teams. So, it's definitely not something to be laughed at any point in time. And don't let me make light. When I'm pointing at mistakes, it's not because, you know, they're bad. They're definitely doing good, man. They're playing great. See what the push is here. My favorite push on this objective is just right through that window. Push up, take that 90. And you can push your way in just about anywhere. So R6 Mafia won the first map. So if R6 Mafia can pull it off again, they're going to be the blue team here. The blue team pulls off another win here. That should be, that's clinching victory for them. And a spot in the finals. Oh, you mean the pregame? Pregame lasered won the first game. First, kind of pregame there against DRMZ. Pulse is hunting. Pulse is super hunting. Is Abana gonna do the smart thing and drain this thing out? Or is she gonna look for it? Pulse obviously keeping an eye. Looks like he's pushing up. Not sure what to do. Vigil's coming in as backup. They've also got one creeping down the stairs. Rest of Mafia looks like they're trying to push him through the office. Mafia got dropped. Now they know exactly where that is. Especially if we put on blast like this. Who got put on blast? It's a solid position. Bandit. Oh, down before they could figure it out. That was a solid play by Into the Woods there, taking out Brad. The two gentlemen that we had in the party a little while ago, giving each other the good luck, best of it, and going at it. The past couple hits. It's a Bandit Nitro from up top. He's still peeking down, waiting, looking, watching, hoping. Rotate back, hoping that Habana goes for it. Solid plays from Affirmation. Make sure that they're holding that diffuser. Now, they have a few guys that are definitely holding an objective, making sure that they still have control of that. But just the control that Bandit has on that diffuser from here is absolutely insane. And there goes Habana into the objective. She's down, she's looking, she's hoping for the best. She's got next to nothing health. Going after, got popped by Bandit. Bandit's coming around. Will he get Thatcher? Will it be Rook? And there it is. Rook came in and took care of it. Yes. Yeah, so whoever wins this match, so best out of 3 on this, is going to go play whoever wins between Nova and Lasered for the championship, end it out there. Well, I'm going to figure out what I can do for you guys, give you guys something special in our Discord just because of bragging rights. That's all I can give you, unfortunately, is bragging rights. I'm a poor streamer, guys. Yeah, both have been played pretty aggressive on defense. Affirmation just plays a lockdown defense where they have it to where they have multiple peaks on the same person. They're very good about having their people in certain positions where they can pick them both off. Now, the attack, they're good on the initial rush. Both teams have been great on the initial rush. And we can go back to Border on that one. Is they can both take that top floor, but once they have the top floor, they're having issues doing something with it. And the reason why is because they have such solid defenses. So you're sitting there and you're holding it tight. You're holding it absolutely tight. You've got every angle held down. Any way you come in, you're getting pegged by, 2 guys phrasing. And they're trying to, there's just not much you can do with it. Defense is ruling in this tournament so far. It really has. So far, the defense between these two has been the deciding factor. Now, the big one that took off last time is R6 Mafia. Kind of caught that next breath of wind. They rushed in. They were able to get an attack win. And I think the slight demoralization of that was able to get them further on into the tournament there.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
I'm waiting to see Nova come out. And here's the reason why. Nova has just been amped. I've seen Nova the entire day. I saw Nova yesterday hyped. Nova's got all their fans in the crowd hanging out ready to go. Nova is going to be a team to watch. I'm excited to see them play. Alright, good placement on that. Now, Ash and Maverick pushing from one side, looking for whatever they can. These guys are playing the objective pretty darn tight here. Everybody upstairs, everybody pretty close. It's interesting. It's an interesting hold for R6 Mafia. They normally play so much more aggressive than that. I think they just know how important this defense win is for them. Ash and Maverick still slowly working in. I'm expecting to see something between Castle and Sledge real soon. Oh no, that came back out! Oh! Sledge nearly took a beating from that. If he shot right through that window. Oh my goodness. Ash on the stairwell. The Jackal on the stairwell, rather. There you go. That's a pick from Into the Woods. Taking out Nova Blessed. Nova being one of the top fraggers on the other team. Definitely working some great flanks on the last run. Maverick is pushing up. He's got a good hole in that castle door. We'll see what he does with it. Now, the problem here with everybody being in that objective is that they're holding it so tight. Let's get an angle in. It's done. Here's the C4. It's out. Didn't work for much. They need their Maverick to get around, poke a little bit of hole in there. Catch the guys in the arms room. Which looks like exactly what he's going to do. Solid plays by Maverick, coming around, taking it out. Good job, guys. You got two pushing from there. If they just pushed in and got the plant right now, it looks like he might be going for the plant. Not the kill, go for the plant. And they could wipe this thing out. And they got it. They went for the kill, got aggressive and still at it. Zuber, half ticks. Ready, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I get everybody who follows me back, guys. I promise you I do. When I'm in the middle of something like this, it's a little less likely that I'm going to get you immediately. But while we're in between rounds, let me go ahead and take a look. So I got Mr. Jiggy, I got Petey, I got Sin City, and I got Uber Haftosh. Hitting you guys all up. I feel like some should be roaming to get that information. Playing two together would be a downfall due to a little information and attackers being able to slowly whittle down defenders. Yeah, and you can see that for sure on that one. And the biggest... So, the biggest sight that you got on that one was when Maverick was able to get around and open up the armory. That sneak by Maverick, I don't think a Thermite would have been effective there, as effective as the Maverick was, but he was able to quietly open that up and take two of them out because they were so close together. There was no time for either one to move and get out, or to call it out to the rest of their team. So that was a beautiful play by Maverick. That was great thinking on his feet, getting around and making that happen. But yes, yeah, crowding up in that objective was a mistake for them. And it was something that I was really surprised about, being R6 Mafia. R6 Mafia has been just such a solid push. Affirmation's coming back with a vengeance here. And this will be our first round, if they keep this up, to go into the third tiebreaker round.
10 seconds left before insertion.
So there you go. And it looks like they've really switched roles here. It looks like Mafia is really trying to hold that defensive position nice and tight. And Affirmation looks like they're trying to get a little bit more aggressive. I wonder if it's something that gets said to them in between rounds. Three pushing from the ruins there. again, and I mean, I can't reiterate this, both teams playing it so well today. Ooh, here we go. Oh, and Vigil on the absolute wrong side to make things happen. Maverick does see the open hatch and make sure he pays attention to it. Ash can go ahead and secure that hatch. We might see our first bit of conflict here.
Bomb located by attackers.
Maverick again going for the sneaky holes. He might have a shot. Getting close. Here it is. Here's his moment of truth. Ah. Maverick continues to dance with Doc. Vigil is coming back downstairs. Rotating back to his team, making sure they have that a little bit more aggressive. Solid play, solid plays. Oh, Maverick is down. Impact comes through. Will Maverick be able to boot scoot Boogie right on out of that? Looks like he will. Rook is coming around. Rook made that one into a two-piece. Solid. Can he make it three? He cannot, but that was still a great grab. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Bandit. Oh. What that nitro could have been. Dropped from behind by Bandit. We're looking at Capitao's only push and drop from that hatch. That hatch wasn't played in the beginning. I think the team lost it, ignored it, because it hadn't been played. And great way to save that for the end there. Affirmation getting just a little bit more aggressive, and it's paying off. This is going to be match point if Affirmation continues on the streak that they've been running. This will be it in bringing us into the tiebreaker round. Yeah, Affirmation, man, they just came back from it. They were playing so conservative. And to see this aggressiveness coming on this map, it's either a map they like, or they just realized that they had to play a little bit more aggressive if they were going to take out the R6 Mafia defense. Also, on just the rotates that they played there, the way they played them and the times that they got to them, it worked out perfectly for them. Big shout out for Rook on that one, turning that one drop into a two. It was darn close to making it a three, but that's fine. He confirmed his kill, took everybody out. The attackers at that point should have known he was coming. Rook's a big boy to be running and not know he's there. But that was a solid play. That was just a great play by Rook. So Affirmation wins this, and they will be going ahead and bringing themselves into that tiebreaker round. Not sure how Nova feels about that. That means a little bit more waiting for Nova, unfortunately. And Nova has loyal fans hanging out ready to go. Alright, we have a full sweep coming from Master Bedroom by R6 Mafia. Sorry, by Affirmation. They look like they want to sweep and clear this. I think they definitely understand the importance of taking this win right here. And what finishing this on this level would mean for them right now. A little bit more of that conservative push that we're used to from them. And not from Driven Gosling. Driven here has been a top fragger for them. Definitely moving around, getting as many kills as they can. Guy has been an absolute beast. Here comes Maverick again. The question is will they expect it at this point? And they did. They have been messed up by Maverick one too many times. They are watching for him at this point. Oh, and they're going to take the 90. Help him Maverick. They can go ahead and blow that wall wide open. Ash keeping an eye on that hallway. Doc decides to peek out. This could be it right here. And there it is. Doc peeking out. He took Ash out. Castle's coming around the corner just to get dropped by Thermite. Oh! Smoke doing his best to get banded up. Doc continuing to lock down that side there. Maverick and Thermite are very, very focused on this wall. This is going to require a hard push in. And this could be the finish right here, is it? Will it? Will Maverick be able to get the sneak stock? He's coming around the right side. Will he come out? Nope. Oh, and castled to go ahead and take that away from them. That should bring our game now to 2-4. We'll see if Affirmation can continue to hold on to their lead with R6 Mafia having such a solid lockdown defense. Again, Affirmation's strong suit is their defense, especially with that little bit of aggression that they've been performing with.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb. The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Good grab, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so what I was saying is it looks like they're giving them ground, but they're taking it, you know, not letting them go much farther. So they're giving them master, but they've got this hold right here that's not allowing them to get any farther than where they are now. Ash moving around for Bandit. Bandit drops it. Of course, that's driven. Gosling going there. Defenders 1, round 7, and that is going to be... It's going to be Affirmation going in and taking that into the round. That's going to put us into overtime, guys. Alright, guys. Sorry, I know you guys are a minute behind, so I'm over here telling you I fixed it. A little late. Very, very clear fragging on Mafia that run. A little bit more spread out, pushing through Affirmation, which is fantastic, and that's always the mark of a good team.